Hey y'all, listen, it's time for us to talk about Big Brother. It's so much going on. I feel like, damn, it's a lot of shows. Okay, you got Big Brother that I'm trying to keep up with. Okay, just a little piece, child. Listen, I'm hanging on for dear life. I'm not gonna hold y'all. You got Married at First Sight. You got the Ultimatum, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and ain't no telling what else. Okay, and it's not so much as that it's many shows. It's really the fact that it's a lot of episodes, right? That's coming out during the week, and it's like, damn, I'm trying to, catch my motherfucking breath. But either way, let's get into Big Brother real fast, and I do mean fast.
How we get up, just call back, right back. We can spend, then get it right back, man. She just gotta want it all of that, so that's why I bought.
All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and hop on into this episode, which I think is episode 4. I think, yeah, I think it may be 4, but either way, so D, I wanted to talk about D being wrong, in my opinion, for putting Yash up after she had told her team that they were safe. You told your team you were safe or they were safe, and you turn around and you switch the plan. I said, I hope that they see that. I hope everybody sees that. But she probably in an alliance with some of the people on her team anyway. I mean, it was a good plan on the outside to make it appear to other people that she's being quote unquote fair, but it is a bit of betrayal to your team when you told them that they're safe. You see what I'm saying? But maybe I would have took her same approach if I'm looking at the amount of people on my team in comparison to how many people are in the house. Do I want to just look good to my team, or do I want to say, hey, switch your plans? I'm gonna pull somebody from each square or whatever. So it is what it is, right? Now D does put Mallory up. She put up Mallory, she put up Yash, and she also put up Taylor, all on the block. Mallory over there crashing out. The way Mallory was crashing out is, I feel like when they put the camera on people that are crashing out, it's confirming that they're gonna have a better edit later, or they're gonna have a better ending. It looks bad, but it's gonna end good. But okay. So Devins, Angela, and Dee, they go back to the HOH room, and they over there celebrating. They happy. They like, yeah. I feel a way about it. Not only are these people are vets in the reality game, I kind of feel a way that y'all got survivors coming on this show, and they about to run circles around y'all, especially D. Now I'm liking some of the moves that D is making. I'm loving Dee's confidence. But also, when I first heard Dee talking about when they first introduced her into the show, and she was saying, oh, I'm going to be on Big Brother. I'll be gone for a month and a half, or something like that. She said, and I'm like, how you know you're going to last that long? How you know you're going to last that long? So is that in your contract that you need to be there oh so long? How does that work? And then she gets in the house, and it's the extra confidence for me. I slick feel away, and I'm like, I need her to be shaking in her boots at some point. But everybody is so intimidated by her that I don't see it happening anytime soon. Somebody definitely needs to have her shook in that house. And hopefully that time comes. I would love to see it. She brings about this female energy that I feel Keanu had last season. Last season, you couldn't tell Keanu SHI, baby. He said, y'all gonna keep trying to pick me off, and y'all gonna be picking yourselves off. Like, Keanu was a mess. But either way, Melanie is trying hard to distance herself now from Mallory, now that Mallory got put on the block. And I'm like, girl, this is not really a good look for you. This is not a good look for you. Talk about she don't want to be put on the block because, or she don't want to be a target or something like that because of Mallory. And I'm like, but listen, Mel, you probably gonna be or you're probably gonna be a target based off of distancing yourself from your friend. Weird. Either way, Rome and Lyric, right? And here's the thing: it's not weird that you're trying to distance yourself. It's really how you're doing it. Rome and Lyric, they really like each other, but they ain't trying to hide it, y'all. They say that they trying to hide it, but it's not giving that y'all trying to hide it when y'all all in each other bed, or more so her going to his bed like every day, all day. Like, girl, the people see what's going on. They already see that y'all into each other. It's time for the veto competition. The nominees are getting ready to compete along with Barrett and Melody, right? So neither one of them, when it comes to Barrett and Melody, they not saving nobody. Of course, Mallory is hoping one of them will get her off the block if they win, but both of them is like, I ain't trying to save nobody because I don't want to risk me going up there. I don't want no issue. I want to also be in favor with D. So I'm gonna let D stick to whatever her plan is. So I'm not gonna do none of that. Melody tells Mallory that she doesn't know though. She does tell her that, like, listen, I don't know if I'm gonna use it on you or not. Okay. And I'll be honest, don't nobody want to get on her bad side. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I'm like, girl, y'all starting off wrong if y'all giving D this much power. Either way, It is what it is. Howie comes in, and when Howie comes in, I have to agree that the extra theatrics that they're doing this season, y'all don't need all of that. Y'all really don't, acting like somebody coming from back in time and doing all this and that. I don't know how y'all have watched Big Brother in the past. Maybe they've done this before, and maybe when they did it, it was cool, and a lot of people have grown out of it. Like, I just really don't think y'all wasting camera and editing time in my personal. But either way, let's get to the veto competition. They're having to like connect some pipes. It looks like water pipes or something, I don't know, but they're having to connect some pipes to the power in order to get the timetable moving or something like that. And at the end of the day, well, before we talk about who won, Mallory says that she uses problem solving skills every day in her job working at NASA. Now, keep in mind, she never told him this what she do. She told him she do something else. So everybody seems to be rushing. But what I noticed was that Barrett and Mallory, they pretty much was taking their time for the most part. They was just taking their time. But Mallory ended up winning. Now she hit that buzzer and it was a little shaky. She figured it out. I was happy for Mallory. I was glad Mallory won. I wanted my girl Taylor to win, but if Taylor did not win, let it go ahead and just go to Mallory. So Mallory ended up winning, and Dee was sick. Dee was sick. She was like, damn, now I got to sit up here and put up another replacement nominee, right? Because she don't want to ruffle no feathers in the house or whatever. But she ended up figuring it out. So Haley, Ashley, and Melody are talking, right? And they're trying to, I think it's Ashley and Melody trying to figure out which one of them are going to end up being a replacement nominee. And they believe that it's probably going to be one of them. And Haley also believes that. She goes into the confessional like, listen, it ain't going to be me, but it's definitely going to be one of y'all. And she starts laughing. I said, Bitch, I don't know if I like you. I don't know if I like you. Cause what you laughing for? You think you good now? Ain't nobody in the house safe, high key. But okay, so Jason and Angela are in the room and they're chatting, right? They're laying down in the bed, mom, child, whatever, and she's consoling him, and he's talking about needing a protector or something like that, and saying that she's like his mom, away from his mom or something like that, since she's passed away. You're like my mom in the house, and I needed a protector. And she said, yeah, God knew, God sent you here for me, and all this and that. Like, Angela is being extremely genuine in my personal. Angela was being very genuine with this mother. And y'all let me know, because y'all may have watched Angela doing what, BB 26, so maybe she not as genuine. But he's sitting up here crying, y'all. This man in the bed, he's crying. When she walks out, he looks in the camera like, "BIT, please." He looks in the camera. What? Looks in the camera, take the glasses off, like, yeah, I just played her. And then when she walks off and he gets up, he's like, please, bitch, please. I said, wow, this what we doing? To fake cry and then tug on her emotional heartstrings. Oh, you're a different type of mother. Oh, you're diabolical. Oh, you're somebody I don't think I would ever want to be around, because you don't have to play the game that you don't have to do that to play the game that you're playing. And when I tell you nasty work, I mean nasty work. Oh no. That's so messy. But you know what? That karma finna hit you. So Jason then went over there to had a talk with Drew and Melody, right? And he now wants to have an alliance and call themselves the court jesters. I guess jesters would be it. But either way, calls themselves the court jesters. They're all in on the whole time. Neither one of them know that Jason in a whole nother alliance. So Jason, I'm sorry, not Jason, but Drew is in a whole nother alliance. Jason over there playing himself, right? He tells Mel and Drew about about how he want to get the icons out. And they like, why? He's like, I've been over there talking to, Angela and Devins. But keep in mind, when Devins first walked in, Jason told Lyric, you can't trust Devins. So you already knew it was gonna be a target on his back, period. But to play Angela like that though, crazy. So he says that Angela and Devins are kind of giving like mom and dad or whatever the case is in the house, and he really wants to backdoor Devins. He's been wanting to get him out the moment that he got in there. I feel like if that's the case, you probably should have teamed up with Lyric and then went and teamed up with Lala. Cause it seemed like Lala also wanted Angela out. You want Devins out. Y'all should have teamed up. But okay. Anywho, so then he tells them about how he played Angela. Like, yeah, I was up there and I was fake crying and he said this and that. And I told her about my mom and And they started laughing. And I don't know if it was really that it was funny or they were laughing like, you really did that? Like why would you need to play her? Laughing at the audacity. So now Drew getting ready to go run and tell them because see, you thought that you had a friend, but you ain't have a friend. You may have a piece of an alliance, but you don't got a friend, right? So then they start talking about, I guess, Jason's role with their court gestures clique or whatever, their alliance. And so he says, I'm not your king, I'm not your royal court or anything like that, but something like a big brother. Baby, as we're watching Big Brother, and you're saying that you are the big brother, on top of the fact that you reference Devins and Angela as mom and dad. Why? I mean, if you backdoored them the way that you did, why would I think that you're going to be loyal to me in any capacity? Like, where? You trying to use that family connection? I don't trust you. You need more people. Well, guess what Drew did? Drew ran to who he felt that he could trust, which was D. He ran to D. He tells her what happened. And, he also, once he gets done talking to her in the kitchen, he runs to Devins and tells Devins too. So everybody's shocked. And Davis is like, damn, I mean, me, all these big tough dudes running around and you choose to come after me? I'm a little flattered at this, but okay. Right? So then Angela is over there. They get Angela. They tell Angela as well that the boy was fake crying, talking about his mom and all of that. And Angela shook because only them two know what they talked about. So Jason had to have told her. So Angela goes in the confessional, y'all, and she cries. She's, I think, a slight bit embarrassed. And she's like, this motherfucker played me. I'm being genuine, looking at you like you my son, and you gonna sit up here and play me? Baby, when she came back up for air, Angela said, listen, it's cool. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to let him think that he played me and I'm going to play his ass right back. I said, I know that's right. I know that's motherfucking right, Angela. You play him right and let him see how that feels. Okay, she said, I'm keep laying it on thick, making him think he doing something, but the whole time he ain't really doing nothing. But I got you, and I love that for Angela. I love that for Angela. So I want to see how this mess gonna play out, right? And meanwhile, you got Ashley running over there to D room, like, okay, girl, now let's be real. You finna put me on the block? No, for real. You finna put me on, like, for real? Like, you think I got a high chance of going on the block? And D just laughed, and she said, girl, yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah. And the reason I'm gonna do it is because I'm trying to stick to the goal of what I said, one from each group. And that's what it really is. And then let's be honest, Ashley, you just don't work hard enough for me. Ashley, you came on here like this was a vacation. You probably should have went to go do Real World or something. um do they even have shows like that anymore? I feel like you should have went over there and did something like that. Big Brother is not for you. You have pissed me off the moment y'all had y'all first challenge and you was just slowly strolling your ass throughout the house. Like, did you think your cuteness was gonna get you through? Like, no ma'am, she really bothered me. I'm not gonna hold you. So I'm like, put on the block. Put her on the block. She definitely made me feel away. But of course, Dee wasn't gonna put Barrett on the block because her and Barrett are locked in. So once they do the I forgot what they call it, but once it's time to have the conversation again about the veto and nominations and all of that, when it's time for that ceremony, Mallory says, I'm getting myself out of the block. As you should get yourself off the block, okay? And Dee said, and I'm gonna put Ashley on there. So Ashley didn't have no choice but to go sit in the middle because she already knew she was gonna be there and she had to get cute and comfortable with it. So good. All right. But that's all that I got. I will see you guys in the next episode because I believe this was the eviction episode. So I'm going to try to get to it. Just like with the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.
How we get up this car back, right back. We can spend, then get it right back, man. She just gotta want it all of that. So that's why I bought.